Hope you're amazing. It's a nice sunny day. It's not sunny, hot day. Hot and windy. That's an interesting combination. Jamaica. Currently walking. Go pick up my order of vegetables and stir fry. House-made veggie burgers, steamed veg. From the shop, and then pick up some things from the supermarket as well. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I have a couple messages as well to share with you all. Yeah, so what would the time be where you are now? Because right now it's 12:47. So wherever you're tuning in from, let me know. And so one of the things that I wanted to speak about is I was thinking this week about everything moving fast in the world. Like it's like near enough World War III happening. There's like chaos going around, like a lot of nonsense going on. But there's also a lot of like innovation happening. There's a lot of things developing in the world, especially in every different country. But it's like it made me think about like us developing ourselves. It's like, are we actually developing ourselves in the process of everything? And just the idea that evolution is the solution. And it's like if we're not really expanding our consciousness, if we're not expanding our mind, body and spirit, like working on ourselves every day, like I'm not gonna get left behind, but it's just like there's gonna be a lot of nonsense going on if we don't actually take heed of ourselves and our evolution. Because the only problem to all of this is really evolving ourselves, expanding our consciousness, like literally nourishing our body, mind, spirit every day. Because we need to build up that fortitude within ourselves to say that okay, we can handle any situation that comes our way, you know. But a lot of the time, what the media and all this other stuff that makes us do is focus on too much of the problem and not enough of the solution. And so what I always said is that whenever there's something that pops up in terms of a problem, you always want to say, okay, you want to identify the problem, identify what the blockage, whatever that is. You spend 5% of your time on that within the moment. Let's say you have an hour. You spend 5 minutes identifying the problem, and you spend the 55 minutes developing and forming a solution around that problem. So it's like 5% the problem, 95% taking action on the solution. And that's how I really approach things as well, because it's really about, is that you get what you focus on. So it's like zooming in. A lot of people oftentimes it's just a human thing as well. It's like too often you zoom in on what's wrong, right? And when you zoom in on what's wrong, you're going to attract what's wrong. You're going to just surround yourself with what's wrong. But that's like not the best approach, because if that's not what you want, then you're not only deluded, but it's like you're just going to perpetuate this cycle of feeling bad about yourself, feeling bad about your situation. But it's not about zooming in on what's wrong. It's about zooming in on what is possible. Like what do you actually want to create from this situation? Do you want to worsen the situation, or do you want to actually make it better? You know? And it's a case of understanding that breakthroughs, when you're trying to like break through from survival mode to like thriving mode, it's going to require a shift in your focus and your perspective. Because if you don't shift your focus and adopt a positive perspective, you're going to keep putting yourself in this mode of survival. And this has happened in every aspect of our life, that it's like, it's unfortunate that we do this. A lot of us do this to ourselves. where we don't adopt a positive perspective, a focus, or intentional actions around what we actually want. And that's not the way to live. Like, you want to really prioritize how you want to thrive. And we live in a world now where it's like we can really have success where it's like self-led. It's like us leading the charge on ourselves and what we actually want to do. And so we want to like target that self-sabotage, like eliminate that, of course. And then we also want to evolve from that, because we really want to just break down like what's our current situation. We've got to break down what's happening in our life, and then what don't we want from our life, what do we want from our life. And it's just so important right now that you lock in on that, you know. It's so important. But I'm away to that. So, we're gonna pick up some food. But yeah, it's important. And like, ask yourself as well: are you for that life that you want? Are you willing to be responsible for that? For what you're creating? Do you even know you're responsible for what you create in the first place? Because that's where within self-mastery comes that accountability. Has to be. Yeah, so literally, when it comes to, if you really want to be accountable for your, if you want to really like master yourself, you have accountability is so important. It just is. Like, you can't run away from it. If it's what you truly want, you can't run away from it. If you really want to evolve, you can't run away from it. You can't run. Don't run. Why are you running? You know. Go in the supermarket real quick. See what we got. Let's go. Is it open? That's a breeze. So this is the one she wanted. So let's get a drink right now. What crackers that is? What else do I need? Too much, to be honest. One second. Here's that Shanky Drummond played in. Just getting a drink for someone, but also getting some snacks for my house. Alright, so let me get another go two crazy. One second, let me just get this and then finish what I was saying. Need some wholemeal harder bread. What's the date on this? 1060.
Okay.
Huh?
16.
610. Oh. The 10, the 10, that's 10. Let me get this trade. So I'm going to share a video when I did like some massive mangoes. Thanks, Bishop. Okay, get a receipt as well, please. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. That's hot, boy. I'm gonna have to carry this bread in my hand. And keep going. Alright, take it. Alright, so I just got supermarket stuff. So we got Caden, we got Shankade Drum. So I'm on my way to a place called Delhi's. There's a lot of like vegan stuff. I'm driving mad fast. And so yeah, I'm here in Tower, Jamaica. I'm going to get some food. Got little things for the house. But yeah, what I'm saying is that it's so important that you find out. But people, oh, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm like, there's so much you can do. like you can literally get paid to be yourself. You know? And it's like we limit ourselves from like the endless opportunities in front of us, but it don't make sense. It's like, why are you limiting yourself when there's unlimited opportunity? No. Pick some stuff and focus on it. And you get to. And if you're one of those people who have like, let's say if you have multiple questions, you know the things you want to prioritize in your life, but you're not actually doing it. We have a Prioritize and Thrive worksheet. You might have to check it. I'm gonna cross over because I don't trust. Cross over because these cars are moving mad. Moving way too mad. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the things every time of course you know my dad passed away a few months ago, I always reflect on like, even though like I have to chill sometimes and like he was still on job, like he still had purpose, he was still purpose driven, like he was on mission for real. And one thing is that like his missions were his own, like his desires were his own. And so like one thing you don't get to neglect, your genuine desires. Like if you have a genuine desire, don't neglect that. Like lean into it and ask yourself like, what is this about it? Is like why do I like dancing so much? Or like why do I like singing so much? Or why do I like writing poetry so much? Explore that. Like find out what's that about. And if you need support finding what that's about, like again, comment after this live or comment in the live, like if you need support with what you're purposeful about, you want to be purposeful about, or your mission, Like, what is your ambition? What is your goal? What are your goals? How do you want to achieve them? Do you want to get out of your own way? You know, because I mean, I can definitely attest to getting out of my own way and actually giving myself permission, like giving myself permission to actually win in life. Like, it's so crazy because sometimes like I found myself like pandering, and it's like I was like, okay, I'll just do this because they want to do it, but did I want to do that? You know what I mean? It's like I'm just doing this because that's what people do. No. It's like, no, what do I want to do? Like, is it in alignment with the direction I want to go with my life? Like, ask yourself every day, take inventory on your actions throughout your day. Take inventory, because sometimes you're just doing stuff and then you're wondering like, you find yourself confused, you find yourself disheveled, you find yourself not excited about life. But why are you not excited about life? Why? It's because you're not in alignment with the action that you want to take in your life. You're not connected to the reason why you're here on earth. Like, you're not connected to it. You're disconnected. It's like sometimes social media can have you disconnected. Sometimes your environment can have you disconnected. But you need something that's going to connect you every day towards the reason why you're here on earth. If you believe deep inside that you have a purpose towards something that you have, there's this internal genuine desire that you don't know about yet, but you want to uncover it. Like, lean into that, because you can't keep going on in this world not knowing what you want. Because the people that know what they want, they're gonna bring you along with them, and you didn't want to be brought along for that ride, because you didn't have your own thing that you wanted. It would be good if you the only things that really work is like, okay, someone wants this and you want the same thing that they want, and it's in alignment. That's good, but you have to always question, if this person wants this and you don't want this, don't just go for it. Ask yourself why. Explore the reasons why they want what they want. And if it's not in alignment, it's just not. You don't have to do everything. You can say no. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you can say no. But if you really want it, lean into it. So right now, it is hot. Oh my God. Right, so about to cross the road now. These cars are coming fast. Kind of hungry as well. Cross the road. Let me show you something, if I can. So, look at this. When you're walking, look, there's a mango tree just there chilling. So I'm right next to it. I'm just walking past the resort right now. I'm looking around the road. So I'm about to cross. Cross the road. Okay. I've made it. Okay. So now on my way to Belly's. Let me show you some more scenery. So yeah, look, whole heap of trees. what I like about Jamaica as well, the nature. Like, there's so many things you can just discover around here. Yeah. So many things. Ooh. I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Ooh, there's some good shade as well. Oh, got to get some ginger. Got some mangoes. Blended with ginger. Mango juice. Almost here. So where you guys tuning in from? Let me know. Let me know. And also, if you're watching, leave a comment. What in life do you want to prioritize? Like, what matters most to you? What matters most to you? Like, how do you want to show up in the world? What impact do you want to create? Let me know. So we're got order. Stir fried veggie burger.
That's the way we go here. Alex again, here. Alex again. I didn't miss. Oh, Alex again, here.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, bro.
I want chicken and chips. The one that no.
Oh, could it
The one that don't take away.
give it back? Oh, okay, too much. Oh. Alright, appreciate it. You good? It's getting hot, isn't it? Alright. I got my food now. Time to go home. Get my receipt. You guys, whenever you buy something, always get the receipt. Alright. That's a lesson I learned. But one thing I realized as well is that You can monetize anything. Literally monetize anything. So I feel much better now that I got my food. Even though I haven't eaten it yet, but it's just the thought that counts. Thoughts that count. And you know what? That's actually a good lesson right there. It's like, when people buy you a present, when someone's surprised that you buy them a present, or whatever it may be, as long as the gift of giving is like, it's the thought that counts. And so when I say that it's the thought that counts, it's like, imagine giving yourself the gift. Imagine giving yourself a gift. Imagine giving yourself permission to be successful. Imagine giving yourself permission to do what it is that you're here to do. Imagine giving yourself permission to actually work on that project that you want to work on. Imagine you give yourself permission. It takes a single thought. It takes a couple of thoughts to make that count. It takes a couple of thoughts to make it count. But what thoughts are you thinking? Because a thought is the mental movement of your mind. Alright? Thoughts are the mental movement of your mind. So in this nugget of yours, how is it moving? How are you navigating your mind? How is it moving? Because you gotta make it count. Especially if you want that gift. If you want to benefit from it, from this mind that you have, this thought that you have. What are the thoughts that you're thinking? Alright? Is it a negative thought? Is it a positive thought? Like, what's the first thought that comes to your mind? Because sometimes the thoughts can take over, and you have to be mindful of that as well. You have to be careful how you actually. Your mind is literally mental real estate, and often we take ourselves for granted. The thing is, we need to take ourselves seriously. That's the reality. It's good to be leisurely, playful. We're all powerful. We just don't know it, and that's the crazy part. The crazy part is we don't know how powerful we are, or we can be, until we're introduced and made aware of our power. Until we make thoughts that count. Until we actually allow ourselves to experience something outside of what we're programmed to be doing, or what we've been taught. Like, giving ourselves permission to unlearn the things that we was learning, but it didn't really make sense. Like, imagine just learning things your whole life, even though it didn't make one ounce of sense, but you're just doing it because, oh yeah, that's what I was told. But that's crazy though. Low-key insane. And we've all been victims of it. I've definitely been a victim of that. Definitely been a victim of that. It's crazy. Yeah. But you don't want to be a victim of that, do you? And also, it's like, one thing that I've learned is that how you wake up as well is so important, because a lot of thoughts come to your mind when you wake up. Like, oh, how am I gonna start my day? But if you have if you already have structure around your life, it's like you don't really need motivation because you know what your next step is. And so you actually build up this internal momentum towards doing that. It's like internal motivation. Internal motivation actually comes from the structure. It comes from knowing what your next step is. It comes from knowing that it's something that you want to do as well. That's another thing. That's the funny part about all of that. It's like, it literally comes from knowing what you want to do. Like, you can't make this up. So I just crossed the road. These cars are coming like crazy down there. Look at that. Oh, you can't really see the cars. They're definitely coming. Cars are definitely coming. Oh, let me show you something. Aki. It's a mango tree here. These mangoes are massive. The mangoes that grow here is just crazy. Right underneath a mango tree. Literally. I just be casually dropping off. There's a coconut tree. So much going on. And this is just land that's just here, you know. It's no one's land, you know. It's the land. And you like if it was right, you could literally pick these coconuts as well. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. Oh, I forgot to get a juice. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, how do you make the most of your day? I guess I'm curious. How do you make the most of your day? And is expanding your mind something you ever thought about? Is evolving something you ever thought about? Is like solving a major problem in your life something you actually thought about? Well, not even it being a problem, but it's being something that you're really like passionate about, adamant about. Like, is there something like that in your life? If there's anything like that in your life, let me know. This could be a long walk. Got this, you got this. I'm walking in this pile of heat. This is the occasional shade. Literally, I'm sweating. Oh man, I actually sweat. overcome. It's a good workout as well. Just walking. Always use these walks as moments for growth, you know, moments for reflection. Reflection's underrated as well. There's a lot of time we don't even give ourselves time to reflect, so that's why we're just moving on autopilot, just going with the flow. But reflection, self-reflection actually takes you out of that autopilot and gets you to actually take inventory. But you know what's crazy? A lot of businesses, especially successful ones, they take inventory. Like if they're out of stock, they're out of stock. They got to replenish their supplies. So how comes the business gets to do that? We don't get to do that of ourselves. These physical products. Oh my days, this truck let off a whole lot of smoke, which I don't want to walk into. Crazy. Crazy work. So I'm about to cross in a bit. Yeah. So another thing, definitely go check out my channel, Vivian Edwards, and check out my other business channel, Total Freedom Network. And let me know, like, send a comment on your favorite video that speaks to you, because of course creating content around what's going to support you as well. As I mean, I know it's definitely the self-sabotage, the accountability, the self-mastery. But also, like, just understand it's possible. Like, and you know when they say 1% a day, becoming better in every way. Right, understand this. Like, what does that even look like? In the video I mentioned, you just want to become better, like a better person. If you want to become better at doing a certain skill, you have to not only prioritize it, but like prioritizing it means you're committing to it. Because better is like a decision, basically just a committed decision, and it's one that you do every day. You make a committed decision every day. You know what I mean? So it's just necessary. So I do that. Taxi, so it's getting a bit breezy now. I'm dying down a bit. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get some water, stock up on water. Get a whole gallon of water, 5 gallon of water. Let me show you something as well. There's some nice houses around here. This is one of my favorites. The colour. I like gold. Gold's probably my favorite colour. I like gold tint. It's so nice. There's another house. Growing some nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna see you guys later. Almost there. Get my keys out. Stay empowered.